Right, so hello everybody and welcome to this stream of Fallout 4 quest rewards and barter only. Let me just... Yes, okay. So this character can only use quest reward items such as Righteous Authority or bought items such as this rolling pin, which I think was bought from Arturo. They can't build in settlements or work with settlements, and they can't craft items, with the exception of Home Plate, which is a bought settlements-like area, and they can also purchase the resources to build crafting stations in Home Plate to craft specifically and only there. They can't craft anywhere else. They can only sleep in bought beds such as this one, or quest reward beds such as in Cambridge Police Station. And they can only heal from doctors, bought items or quest reward items, or perk-based regeneration. So my character can't just run down to a river and sip from it to heal health or heal thirst.
Uh-huh. Let's see what you got.
That's what I like.
Okay. I could buy a single Nuka-Cola, but nah.
We need to have a conversation.
Let me check my charisma first. Yep, I'm good to go.
You got my attention.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves, from what I hear.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid.
Uh-huh.
By the way, but you'll need to talk to my... Come down to Cabot House.
Okay. Do I want to be well rested? I reckon it probably won't matter that much. So the next order of business is probably with no settlements. What it means is no.
To keep your load light.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what you got.
Don't forget me.
Oh yeah, I never determined which was ideal. I could potentially get the original Reba if Barney just shoves in his inventory. So that could be something worth considering. He's got a machete, which is medium and does more damage. It's 18, that's 23. I reckon that's going to be pretty good. Because yes, it's one more weight, but weight isn't that big of a deal for me. So now I can just whack everybody, or anybody that I want to. Home plate requires a key.
Broke up with my girl. Kept the cat.
Okay, so the next goal is going to be, I guess, getting some more caps and doing a few more quests. So I reckon it could be potentially a good idea to head to Walden Pond first. That will get me a little bit of XP from just killing enemies. And then once I've completed the quest, I'll get some extra
Move along.
although if I'm going to be spending a fair while, I should probably get doctored up. So back we go. And that's because since there's so few beds that that my character is allowed to sleep in, the ability to not get tired as quickly is actually quite important. So I need to remove that illness, and the best way to do it is
This better be an emergency.
Yeah. Take a look at.
Now, go over your symptoms, one at a time.
I'm pretty beat up.
I've seen worse. Better stitch you up before infection sets in, though. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
nope. That's it.
Word of advice: never call me an obvious.
Okay. I guess I probably should have gone into his inventory to see if I could buy some blood packs. Because if I remember right, those blood packs aren't that expensive. So that is something I should be on the lookout for. Because blood packs basically give healing, and they heal a good amount of health. They don't do it nearly as quickly as Stimpaks though, which is why it's the sort of thing that I want to do. Let's say
See those big lights? That's right.
okay. What was I about to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, sometimes I get sidetracked, but oh yes, with the healing of blood packs. So the main usage for them is if I'm looting my way out of a dungeon. Okay, she's a settler.
live without an empty stomach.
Okay. Right, so next thing is to sleep inside here, and I probably may as well do the full length. Full length of sleeping here. But at the same time, couldn't hurt to right, so everything there is locked up except for either that's already there first time you go into the thing. Oh, that's an expert safe. I thought that was locked with a key.
Still here? We have to find out what toxins in you.
Okay, let's give this 7 hours. It'll make me hungrier and thirstier, but so well rested.
Standing around here. You have more.
It can be so hard to
Yep.
find an artifact these days.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm still peckish and parched. Properly fed. Oh, I didn't have any melons. Yeah, so right after eating that canned dog food, I quickly realised. There we go.
Guys can actually glean information from. It always works.
Okay. So let's set a marker for Walden Pond. And so I'm just going to run straight there. So with the actual Walden Pond area, there's an outside area and an inside area to worry about. I'll just frag mines. The outside area pretty much has no ranged enemies, but there are hostile dogs around there. But the inside area has 2 enemies at the start of it, and then there's a whole bunch of more hostiles in the next room. But what I can do is for one, I could try to pacify them, but it'll only help me if I pacify both. Right, if I just pacify one, should probably be hidden. If I just pacify one, it's not going to help me as much because I'll still have to run away. The other guy will be hostile, and it wouldn't be worth it to take him out with the bullets. We have... Oh. Who's this? Scavenger. Ron Staples.
How's it going, friend? You're ranking better than me. Yeah. Howdy, friend. Grab a seat by the fire. Everyone's welcome.
Okay. Well... That there is danger, so I've got to go around it a bit. Seems like Ron Staples wasn't too into bartering. I don't know if he is normally able to barter or if... Okay, yeah, there's a blood bug hatchling over there. Regular blood bug. Maybe I should head around this direction. Over back to there, then head around. Now, one thing that would be useful, well, not useful, but important-ish, is that some of the Brotherhood of Steel quests actually give armor as a reward. Now, they don't necessarily give... They don't always give power armor. It is sometimes regular armor, which is more beneficial for this character. Oh, that's Scavenger in the fridge. You have fun there. Oh, that radioactive area has a ghoul doctor. That there is a behemoth. Or at least that behemoth normally spawns there. I don't know why I can't see. Maybe at this time of the day that behemoth is sleeping. So we got a rad roach. Got a couple of rad roaches over there, which actually appear to be the main spawns of this area. Yeah, okay, that's really good. Two. Lovely. Yeah, and all this stuff would be useful, like those mentats, that Tato, the jet, the grenades, the psycho, the buff out. I mean, just having a pipe pistol and those bullets would be useful, but anyway. Now I don't need to worry too much Have I not unlocked the marker yet? Oh, I have, okay. It's just that the actual point of the marker is over there. Right.
So this guy made sure he had everything he needed. Started his camping trip and then built a shotgun top. Double checked his list and everything. They call it being
Okay. Nice. Okay. Whoop. Let's fall back.
Who's out there?
nothing there now. What do you think? Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jackals.
Gee, how many people are in here? Let's go around those. Ah, Walter. Anybody else? Whiplash. Yes, I know. I only see Whiplash and Walter. Whiplash can be killed with a single sneak attack. Walter will probably need a sneak attack critical. So I should actually get Whiplash and then Walter so that I can build up the remaining critical on Walter. Or
Don't move!
ooh, that actually worked. I actually wasn't expecting to pacify. But if I can pacify both of them, this is going to work really well. Now I don't need to worry about the HP because as I completed Naked No Perks, I did a test of the infection mechanic and determined that it doesn't kill you, it only okay.
Just chill out, asshole.
Nope. That's okay. at least now that the main guy is immobilized, I can easily shoot him in the head, flee, and then leave. It's not, aside from a little bit of XP, it's not going to do me any good whatsoever it's not going to do me any good to Yep.
Huh?
Fuck. Run. Okay. Yeah, so if I do a sneak attack back of the head,
Think you can hide? No.
okay. But there we go. 3 bullets and they're dead. Now things like the stim pack, the contents of the safe, that stuff would all be very useful, but I can't actually use any of it. But provided I can sneak back, I can sneak all the way back on 1 HP. I just have to avoid all enemies. Like I'll be walking back so weak that a single sniff would be able to kill me. Yeah, I don't need to do that yet. What I'll do is I'll head down here and then across to there. So first I'll head down to that point, then I'll turn left, and that pathway there should be clear. Got buffer, which should get me extra health, but this will be fine. Now, it should probably be noted, that the infection, what's that? That's nothing. Okay. That's danger, so I'm going to sneak around. The infection, rather than being caused by sleeping in the bed at the police station, was actually caused by one of the red roaches, and it was a rather unfortunate dice roll. Okay, let's sneak through here. And whereas normally I would just run straight back at full sprint, in this challenge we're gonna sneak back. Okay. I wasn't sure if I accidentally picked up Rad-X somewhere. Because for a moment I thought that I had Rad-X hiding in my inventory somewhere. But in actual fact... Oh. Fridge guy is probably further that way, I think. Oh, we got synths. We got synths. So previously it was bronze staples, this time it was synths. Ibot. But that Ibot is non-hostile, so that's good. Okay. And if I head to here, the run back to Cambridge Police Station should be safe. The Red Stag Doe is non-hostile. I don't see another one. But if one of them is anything other than a regular Rad Stag Doe, it's pretty much going to be hostile. Like an albino Rad Stag or a glowing Rad Stag will be hostile, and any legendary Rad Stag is also going to be hostile. But a regular Rad Stag is going to be just fine. Still wouldn't be a good idea to corner a regular Rad Stag, but just being around them is fine. Let's actually go through here. Huh, some of those items disappeared. What about... Oh yeah, once you're actually fully in, they actually clear away some of the items. Okay. Now,
Be careful. Locating the artifact is just as dangerous as bringing it.
drop a save.
Or have it during retrieval.
Pretty sure I gave you a location.
Okay. So the next thing is head back to 10 Pines Bluff, talk to them, head back to Preston, talk to him, and then head back to the police station once again to drop another save and possibly do a full sleep. And so basically, let's actually head up here. It's pointing there. But I'll head around because I don't want to go straight through Lexington. Oh shit. Oh shit indeed. Ah yes, there's a single raider there. But that's fine. So one thing that's worth considering is the fact that I have allowed quest reward beds, and so the definition of a quest reward bed is going to be any. Wow, that fell over again. It's going to be any bed that, as a result, of doing a quest for somebody, I have access to the bed, and only as a result of doing the quest. Right, so there's a bunch of frag mines over there. So I'll head around. Yeah, so any bed where, as a result of completing the quest, the owner of the bed, right, or the owner of the location of the bed, allows me to sleep in it. So, for example, as a result of completing fire support. Oh, that's Jean. You fellas have a good time as I infect myself throughout the Commonwealth. Brahmin, also a good sign. Generally speaking, if you see, because the game only spawns a certain amount of enemies or entities at the same time, if you see like a couple of Brahmin or a non-hostile random event, it generally means that you're at relative safety. Okay, that looks like Bedford Station. So I'm getting close. There's also a shack somewhere here that has like a couple of bloat flies and rad roaches, but I want to avoid it to not take the damage. Something detected me. It's probably a rad stag. It wouldn't have been those guys. Somewhere over there must have been a rad stag that saw me. So yeah, as a result of completing fire supports, Paladin Dance grants me access to the Cambridge Police Station, and so because of that I can use the beds in there, and it doesn't have to be like the beds that are originally in there when I first enter the building. Right. As a result of completing the mini quest where I fly up to the Pridwin for the first time, I get access to the beds on the Pridwin itself, so that counts. But for example, let's say that I never talk to the railroad aside from decoding the Corsa chip. Right? So let's say after that I went there to kill them. You know, as part of the BOS quest, we have to kill them.
Yeah?
Hey.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Do I have to talk to you?
Excuse me.
Find those raiders?
Yes.
Yeah. Kicked their asses.
No kidding? That's the best piece of news we got around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. If we want things to get
Right.
so
Okay. So they give me 100 caps, which is good. I'm gonna set a waypoint over here. And I see some shooting that's going on. But if I don't get too close to that landfill, I shouldn't be attacked. Now, with the enemy dogs, they're actually rather unique. Okay, there's a wild mongrel and a couple of does. But the wild mongrels are unique in that, well, probably the most unique in that there's a they have like their hostility radius is smaller than their what was it called? Than their detection radius. So they'll detect you at some radius, but you have to get even closer still before they decide to kill you. And I guess I could also talk to the Abernathy farm about that area, but I'm not really. I also reckon dealing with thirst in this challenge is going to be very hard to do. But I'm going to talk to Preston to turn in the quest and then possibly get some more quests. But any more quests that I get directly from him are going to be very low profile. I mean low priority. Or at least it'll be low priority unless it's easy. Right, so if a settlement wants me to take care of I guess home plate would be, not home plate, I guess Hangman's Alley would be easier to take than Starlight Drive-In, only because Raiders, mole rats. Yeah, I don't know who's detecting me. Possibly Preston or Dog Meat are detecting me, like through a really small gap in the terrain mesh. Okay, I can run from here on out. So right now, one thing to note is that the what's it called? Yeah, right now the purified water costs like $24 caps. Oh wait. Yeah, Preston's under the water. Well, not under the water, but like under the water. Oh no, it's right there.
Yeah?
Hello. Is that? No, they're fine. Okay.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right. By the way, you should have one of these.
Sure.
Not much use yet, but once we have, I don't think I ever told you.
Okay, do I get a level up? Hey.
I figured you'd tell me.
Have you heard of?
You guys came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. We were the only a few. We never.
As long as you don't give up.
I'm not about. That's why I'm.
Hey, that means a lot.
I appreciate that.
Sure. Okay.
Good. Don't worry.
So if I'm a general...
You're looking at it. The leader of our last leader. The one good. Now it's yours. I've gotten word about.
Okay. Go on. Raider troubles at Greentop Nursery.
I've heard that folks at Finch Farm need some help. The Minutemen should be the ones that answer that call.
Yeah, I can't really deal with that.
Is there something you need?
Okay, he gave me Out of the Fire and Greentop Nursery. Neither of which I'm really able to do. I suppose... Oh, you know what? I should go see Trash Can Carla. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Carla,
Need to pick something up?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Always happy.
Right.
Frag mines could be useful, but I can't think of any situation where that would be the case. Machete is what I've already got. Oh, I can sell the flare gun. That gets me 39 caps and the 10 flares. Even that could be useful. In fact, that's just... But thing is, if a clothing item has 2 of a stat to boost, normally that means it doesn't actually have any yeah, okay, so it's 12. I'll grab both of those. Okay, you don't have any dirty water, but I'll grab that. Simply because my character really needs the water. Originally the plan was to not buy any purified water up until I got oh, I'm taking damage after getting full health from the level up, which means level 11. Okay. Level 12. Send less damage. Okay. Plus 20 health. It boosts my health by about 12%. Whereas that boosts it by 15. So that actually is more beneficial than that in terms of the health effect. I'll get that one anyway, simply because it's the third one is going to be really useful. For example, the regeneration effect that comes with that perk is powerful enough it's powerful enough to negate infections. Right, so you lose health at a particular rate from an infection, but it turns out that the healing from Life Giver actually is larger. So it means that an infection goes from being something that turns me into a one-hit wonder, and it just completely negates all of that effect. Oh no, I really do need to be careful around this area. Because you can get some very powerful and tough enemies over here. The very first time that I played this game, there was a whole bunch of ghouls around here, including I think a glowing one. But right now there's nothing. And then playing this challenge, I did find a Mr. Gutsy around there. Okay.
Thanks for helping us out with Trudy. Let's see what you have. You got needs. I got.
Yeah. Oh, he's got purified water. Yeah, I reckon that'd be a good idea. Right now, I have enough regular water to heal. That's 11 levels. 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 and a half levels of thirst. Whereas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 27, so around 30. Approximately 30 units of health and 15 units of drink.
Sure. Let's take a.
It's all worth it.
Okay. Baseball uniform, blue batting helmets. Yeah, okay. Melons are really good. They operate the same way as noodle cups, but like radioactive noodle cups. Okay. Now I just need to head back to Cambridge Police Station and sleep. Oh, and back to the topic of like quest reward beds. So, for example, when the Brotherhood of Steel gives me the quest to kill everybody in the railroad are no longer they're no longer allied to me. It fails. To my knowledge, no, I think they're immediately hostile. Possibly. I can't remember whether the railroad are immediately hostile or not when you enter to wipe them out as a BOS. As the Institute, I am pretty sure that they are non-hostile. But if I wipe them out for the Institute, it actually doesn't count as wiping them out for the Brotherhood of Steel. Maybe it would if I killed Pam as well, but anyway, basically, long story short, if, let's say I do the quest to get a bed and I get the bed, if the person who, like, oh fuck, if the person who owns the bed or the faction is no longer allied to me or no longer is friendly with me, then I'm no longer allowed to sleep in that bed. So in that case, with the railroad quest where I would need to destroy them, The bed in there is not one that I would be allowed to sleep in. I would only be allowed I'd only be allowed to sleep in okay. Do another 7 hours.
Don't you have some trash coming down?
And so oh yeah, next up I need to remove the infection. And just a reminder, at level 20 I won't need to do that at all. But till then. Also, what time is it in game? It's probably, yeah, very much night time. I would have to find a bunch of melons on Percy to trade in order to get extra water ability. Oh, here's Cricket.
Hey there.
Come on, come on. Put your guns here.
Uh-huh. Sure. Let's take a look.
Just think how.
Combat knife. Machete. A spiked walking cane. A super sledge. Which is really good, but it's also really expensive, so it's actually not really all that worth it. And if I wanted to, I guess I could buy fusion cells, but that'd be 400 caps, and I want to use those cells as sparingly as possible, rather than like use it, like buy tons of it. Because this character as I mentioned before, he gets very little caps. Like he makes a lot of caps from quests, but
Yes.
Okay, and that's also... So purified water is 48 caps per level. That's also... No, that's 96 caps per level. No, 24 versus 48.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Let's take a look.
Okay. A switchblade. Some more blood packs, but I've got enough of those. No melons, purified water, but honestly, at this point, probably a good idea to wait a little bit of time. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Dr. Sunch is born, get cured by him. Hungry and mildly dehydrated. Yeah, that's not too good. Thirsty, parched. I'll leave it at parched. And then food. Here we go.
We offer a wide variety of
Cure me.
Take what's feeling off.
Health.
Grapes and fruits.
So 15 caps is a lot better than the 90 caps that would be charged for an antibiotic.
Any other complaints?
No, we're done.
Off you go then.
Uh-huh.
But I wonder if he has a...
Get you examined right away. Time is...
Actually, I need some...
I suppose I could.
Uh-huh.
insomnia and weakness. Yeah, we're wanting the herbal stimulant. Okay. So I reckon the next thing to do is to head to Covenant. Well, sleep at Cambridge Police Station and then Covenant. Because that provided that I side with Covenant in the Human Error quest, it'll be fairly easy. Actually, I discovered that it's possible. It's possible to walk straight in and kill Honest Dan immediately, and nobody in Covenant cares about it. Alternatively, I could just head to the place on my own rather than with him, and then talk to them all that way. Which is probably a better option. In fact, I can probably head straight there. Straight there from this place, from the police station. Now I'm not sure if just going in, doing the speech check and then waltzing through is enough to... Yeah, that's Fraternal Post 115. And then further up is the compound. Near Mystic Pines. Okay, let's put in a single hour.
Bring that artifact back here as soon as possible.
Just 1 hour.
Possible. You wouldn't want it falling into the wrong hands.
Tired, but they'll be fine. Alright. Okay. So I'll head up to Mystic Pines. I can probably sneak past all these guys. There's Fergal's over there, but if I sneak this way, I might be able to pass most of them. And then there's the red rocket that normally has enemies in it. They might be low level enemies, but oh dear. I don't know why they're damaged. Scavengers. And then there's a broken building over there. Hashtag Doe, which is non-hostile. Now I don't know who the scavengers are fighting. I hope they're on my side though. Otherwise they're just running away. That's right, you run away and I'll just keep on going my way. That's right. That's gravel and sand I want to avoid. Because there's a bunch of mole rats in there. Time to run. Okay. Okay, all good. Right, so that's close to Missing Pines. I'll head in this direction, round in this direction, I think. That'll lead me towards the compound. Yeah, it's right here. Right? No? Yes? Further up. Yeah, it's a little further up. Okay. That's fine.
Go find your own vicious spot. Clear out.
Wait, move. Yep. possibly a good idea to get a red suit earlier on. Okay. How's my charisma? Yes, so it's at 14. Hello.
Outsiders aren't allowed. Why are you here?
I'm not looking for trouble.
Stranger, turn around and leave.
Fuck, I'd have to kill everybody here.
The mission must be protected.
Yep. Oh well. Take me! There we go. Okay. Okay. So in order for them to let me through, I actually have to I'll actually still have to go all the way to Covenant. And talk with them and do all that stuff. But that'll all be fine. Fuck. Oh shit. Lovely. Sheesh, just getting to Covenant is proving to be a big hassle. I wonder if there's any safer routes. Honestly, the smart thing to do would be to save that just for a couple more levels later. Like, there's not that much caps there. Oh, I could do Vault 81. Yeah, okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll do... Vault 81. I'll do everything there. Or at least everything that I can do. Everything that I can do. Wrong way. Whoops. I had it in my brain to go that way, but it's not really that much of a good idea. Maybe if I come back here sometime later and I head up there and there isn't a bunch of super mutants in that area and it's like just preferably wild mongrels, because then I can just run around them and they won't attack me. Then it'll be fine. But as is, oh, and another quest I should probably think about doing is going to the railroad and doing tradecraft. Now there are ways of doing tradecraft very cheaply. The first way is to just have Deacon kill all the enemies. And while I won't necessarily be doing exactly that, because my character is all melee and can deal with, at the very least, like possibly a lone synth, but definitely like a lone raider or raid roach or something. Okay. Okay. Let's see what items Fallon has while I'm here.
You're back. I'm almost starting to...
Mm-hmm. I've got a few minutes to browse.
Clothes make the perk.
Let's see. That's going to be good. And again, perhaps getting it early rather than later will be better. Because I can save maybe 20 caps, 40 caps, around that. But if I have to do a few swims, I'll want to have this earlier to save the numerous 40 cap costs, the 40 cap costs of repeatedly seeing doctors for rads. And also getting that now would allow me to go and see the Atom Cats and do all their stuff. So I'll do that. Oh, dirty trench coats do charisma and endurance. Not that it matters that much, but yay. Aid. Okay. Gradually being drained of caps, which is not good. So I need to start doing more quests. Right. Myrna.
You. Well, I suppose we can...
Let's see what you have.
Everything...
I've been considering ooh, 2 herbal stimulants. I'll get 1. Anything else? Yeah, that's enough. Now, bars are pretty useful in that they sometimes have dirty water, which is a lot cheaper than purified water, especially on the basis of caps per thirst.
Let's see what you got.
Yes, okay. Good boy. Give me those 9. Okay. Right, so quests to do next will be tradecraft, and all that stuff. And I should actually save in that bed over there before I head over to Hotel Rexford. Actually no, Bunker Hill. Bunker Hill is a way better sleeping point than Good Neighbor is for visiting the railroad. So that's where I should probably go next. Like what? Okay, also, I will have to end the stream in a little bit. Simply because just simply because that's when I have to end. Yeah, let's check over here. Okay, ease away. Get through here and be fine. Well, fine-ish. I wonder if joining the Pillars of the Community... Yeah, that's hallucinogen, but it won't be very useful to me. Oh shit. Okay. Right, now what I really need here is for there to be no raiders. No raiders on the way to Bunker Hill. And then from there, for there to be no super mutants on the bridge to Bunker Hill or gunners or whoever. Okay, nobody over here. But now that I'm over here, I'm safe. In fact, while I'm at it, I can do this quest. Well, not do it, but like...
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you.
Okay. This quest won't be done just yet, but
Let's go meet the boss.
Lead on.
Jack, new guys here. He'll be right with us.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you, Edward. I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward.
Uh-huh.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I'd like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time?
Don't interrupt. The question is this. Do you...
Uh-huh.
yes.
The universe is a big...
Wonderful. But I'm not talking ancient power.
I'm really just...
I'm sorry if I'm right. I'll leave you to... Welcome to the...
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
You're officially hired. Congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job. The job I got for Jack owns... There's any... What?
Mm-hmm. Only about 1 million.
You should start at part. We think the courier got amped.
Uh-huh.
Check in with Marie.
Okay.
You all set then?
I'm out of here.
Good luck.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, just frag mines, which is good. Okay. Ooh, nice. And that got rid of all of them, which is also good.
You there. Caravan or raider?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh?
Okay.
doctor. Let's get you examined.
Not right now.
You ever see one of our caravans down the road?
Hey, you. Talk some sense at the moment.
It's always good to help you. Sure.
At least the rail.
Might as well go on.
Okay, service.
Where my man?
Okay.
Need a roof over your head? Only place.
All right. Here.
Sleep lightly.
I don't think that counted. No, okay.
Hey.
Fine place to sleep right here. Reasonable.
Fine. Here's your caps.
Sleep lightly. Need a
Are you
roof?
fucking serious?
All right. Here's your money.
Sleep lightly.
Mm-hmm.
$14.56.
Hey there.
Need a roof over your head? Only place in town.
Deal.
Any vermin you find is yours. No extra charge.
There we go. Okay, I'll just put it in 1 hour here. I need to do that. From here. From here it'll be easy to go through the Old North Church, talk to the railroad, be all matey with them, run out, and then save that point. Alright. I wonder if ghouls are more... Oh, that's a regular ghoul. Blimey. Guess you can stop radsing. There we go, okay. Okay, somewhere over here another ghoul runs out. Oof. An incendiary submachine gun. That's not terrible. Okay.
It's thin.
Okay. R.
And it starts with R.
One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, okay.
Stop right there. We went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any... Who the hell?
Uh-huh. Why don't you tell me who you are?
In a world full of suspicion...
Uh-huh. I follow the freedom...
If that's true, it's clear you're not...
I helped Carl.
We'll look into it.
Yeah.
Personal Deacon,
You're having a party.
I need in.
Wow.
Glad someone noticed.
You know, you've left a trail.
So you're out.
Yes, trust me.
That changes things.
I have my reason.
All right. If we're
Yeah.
team,
Yeah.
good. The
That sounds like slick.
exactly.
Sure.
So we seek free. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Let's do this just to get into them.
Well said. Someone with your skills.
Mhm.
But right now, we don't have it. And in turn, we...
Okay.
Aye.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the
Your leader was just being cautious.
Exactly. But it's all good now.
So tell me, why
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things.
But why the trust? You can't be...
I don't know if we can trust you, but I hope we can. If everything was sunshine and bottle caps, we'd probably play along.
Really? Is that all?
You just don't give up. All right. I have a short list of people I think would be a good fit for our family. You piqued my interest, so maybe I asked around. Did my homework. If you hadn't found us, there's a chance I would have found you instead. Thanks for saving me the trip. So
I'm sure you already have.
If you're a tourist, that's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job.
Right.
I'm just gonna come out.
Mm-hmm. You got my attention.
I got a job. Then you get it.
Okay.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, just to be clear about this, is that despite not being given to me at the very end of Tradecraft, the deliverer, which is just shoved into my inventory at the end of the main combat part of Tradecraft, actually does count as a quest reward, and so can be bought or sold. Okay. So that's basically going to be everything for the stream, because today I just happen to have limited time for streaming. So I'm not going to start streaming the casual game until Tuesday next week, just to give the poll on YouTube enough time to complete. Okay. So for the time being, tomorrow's stream and Friday's stream is also going to be this challenge, as well as Sunday if I have time then. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with some more of this.